Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Raptor X here with Raptor X Games. Welcome back to Star Citizen. It appears that this music is actually now just part of the whole Origin experience. Waking up here now, so I'm going to see if there is any way to disable that or not, because I have had a couple of people mention that that's kind of annoying. I'm going to tweak a couple things. There we go. Okay, so it looks like sound effects volume. We'll actually turn that off. If you are not a fan of the music, I'm just going to leave it on slightly lower so that you can still hear my voice over the top of it. But it looks like music volume is unrelated to that, which is strange. I would have thought we'd leave it in music, but okay, so I guess first things first, I'm going to go ahead and see about pulling a couple of things out of my inventory here. We're going to check and see as well whether we actually had stuff carry over. So I'm going to go ahead and put some armor on here quickly. Let's go for something that's... we don't want clothing or utility on there. There we go. Let's go ahead and we'll take a look and see whether any of my looted armor looks like we might have had. No. Okay, support. That's a... Alright, let's go this way. And we'll just put that GCD armor. Arms, legs. There we go. I kind of like this one actually. And where's the backpack? There we go. Backpack for that. Okay. Let's go ahead and we'll pull up utility as well. And I'm going to go ahead and put a tractor beam on there. And you know what? I didn't check whether we still had containers of stuff. It doesn't look like any of the minerals that I mined the other day are still here, unfortunately. So it appears that we're still not having commodities save between PTU patches. So if you're one of those people who's testing out crafting, it's going to have to be done in a single session, because those items are not saving in between patches. I'm going to go ahead and we'll pull out the fabricator though, and we're going to test and see whether we are keeping the blueprints, because we are supposed to be keeping those between patches. Ooh, this is weird. We're not having any of the local inventory show up in the freight elevator. That's not gonna work, CIG. We'll cycle this again and just see whether that has any effect on it. Transfer complete. Alright, so it looks like freight elevators are bugged in that it's not having this window actually go away, and none of the items are showing up over here. There's a step missing there somewhere. We'll give this a moment just to see if it actually clears it all. It doesn't look like it's going to. Yeah, and there's no... Okay, looks like there's a step missing there. Alright, so we won't be doing that. Let's go ahead and see. I think I've got a couple of ships that I can take that have actually got some internal storage to them. The Titan, I guess, would be one of them. So I'm going to go ahead and see about equipping some armor and picking up some weapons. And we're going to take a crack at Ooh. Never mind. We've got no inventory. It worked just a minute ago. Definitely stuff not showing up correctly there, so alright, let's go ahead and we'll see about calling in a ship here. Let's look for something that's got a little bit of storage in the back. We've got the C1 that we can take. I think I'm going to take the Corsair, actually. I haven't flown one of those in a little while. Let's go ahead and we'll grab one of those. One thing that I have noticed is that the game performance feels a lot smoother. And then it hitches. It feels like mouse movement and visuals and everything just feels a little bit more smooth. I'm not sure if that's because I'm on PTU and there's just not as many people playing, or if they've actually improved some things. But it feels like things are working a little bit smoother than they are in live. Hello? I did request my Corsair here.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Vehicle selected. Stand by.
So it's going to be a pretty poor showing if I load into the game for the first time and nothing's actually working.
Please visit us again. Goodbye. Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Vehicle selected. Stand by.
Apparently this server is having some major issues. Alright, let's see what server we're actually on here. Shard ID, we're on 010. Alright. Let me go ahead and we'll take a look. Exit to menu here and just see if we can actually get a working server, or if it's just going to load us back in. And I'll be back once we do that. Okay, so it looks like we might be having things work here. I'm going to go ahead and see about putting on some heavy armor. Because I want to see about going... Yep, it looks like my looted stuff definitely still stayed. I'm going to go ahead and see about putting on some heavy armor here. Let me see if I've actually got some. Medium and heavy. That's a backpack. Let's go... That's still medium armor as well. I'm actually not sure if I have any heavy armor as a default here. I don't think I do. Alright, we're just gonna go with we'll go with our Hurston one here. Stratocore Hurston edition. There we go. Strange that I've got two of those now. There we go. Alright, we'll go with that. And I'm going to go ahead and look at weapons here. I want to go with my Kana. And we'll go with a P4. There we go. Try out a couple of new things here. Yeah, it looks like we're still having some issues with stuff loading in there. Let's go for attachments, and I'm going to go ahead and we'll put on a tier 2. Oh, there we go. On onto the Kana. There we go. And we'll put... that's also a 2. Alright, we'll put a 1 onto that. And it looks like we've got some flash hiders that we can put onto both of them. There we go. And ooh, a purple flashlight. Let's go ahead and we'll put that onto the P4. There we go. Still don't have any ammo. Because that's not transferring over. But with that, I think we're loaded out. Let's go ahead and see if we can get a ship to spawn here.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
It's not being delivered.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle
It's not
retrieval
being
system.
delivered.
Vehicle selected. Stand by. Please visit us again.
Alright, it looks like there's some major issues still. And come check and see whether inventory is still not working on the freight elevator over here. So I was hoping to check and see whether blueprints had carried over. It looks like it's still broken. Alright. I'm going to try reloading, and I'm just going to see whether those whether the blueprints are still here or not. Okay, let's come over here. And we're just going to see if we can access the inventory for the first time over here on the freight elevator. Oh, there we go. So it's loaded in here. Okay, good. So let's go ahead then, and we'll put everything that we need into, there we go, into a container. That's an 8. Let's go for a 2 SCU, because I know that'll fit into a Titan. And we're going to go ahead and we'll go for armor. And, well, that's clothing. We don't want clothing. We want armor. There we go. And yes, we want backpacks and legs and arms, core and helmet. We've already got an undersuit on. Alright, let's see, we should be able to, oh, that's the Epoch one, okay. Where's the army? There we go, backpack. Ooh, Stratolegs Hurston edition. Alright. Backpack. Core, legs. Just need the helmet now. We do have helmet checked, so it should be on here somewhere. Looks like helmets are missing. Alright, let's just go for all. There we go. It'd be fun to run around in one of those. Don't have a helmet for it though. Alright. Backpack, we're gonna... Oh, I'm not liking that. Deselects everything. Okay. Move those. We'll go ahead and grab... Actually, let's go all categories, because I do need to get one of those as well. And a P4. Turn armor off, we don't need that. There we go. Although this is going to be interesting to see if it's still broken there, then we just won't be able to do really anything. There we go. We'll move those. And we'll go to utility. And I'm going to grab the multi-tool and the tractor beam. At least that's working now. You can actually see the different multi-tools as you're trying to get them. I think that's everything that I need out of here right now. So I'm going to go ahead and we'll go up one step. And let's see if I can find the fabricator. There we go. I'll move that as well. And we'll bring those up. And we'll see. See if this is actually going to work or not. Oof. No, it looks like Backend's just completely broken.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
No. Alright, well, I'm declaring this one completely broken. And, we're gonna have to wait until the next patch. So, we definitely got some PTU woes going. It's not ready for live yet. Thank you all for watching, for what little we did get here. And I will see you all in the next video. Take care, everyone. Ta-ta.